Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? It's your host, Jenny Chaos, ranting and raving yet again. As always, I want to start off by saying this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. My rants are just that free speech expressed in a passionate way. Remember, if you would like to join the chat, send an email to jennysrantspc@gmail.com. You can send your comments via social media or by dialing 443-709-8465. Now that I got that out of the way, let's get into it, shall we? Thank you all for joining us tonight. We are trying to get set up, trying to get everybody here so we can get into it, tonight's group chat. Today we are talking about commitment and why it seems to be so hard for people to commit in 2026. Tracy, I don't see you or hear you this time.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, there you go.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
I'm having
dear.
camera difficulties.
It's okay. Every
That's
week
okay.
I feel
We're
like
gonna get started. You might just jump on in and your camera might just start working when you get excited over there. I have
You,
faith.
you know it. You know it.
so I don't know. You guys, we all talked about this about the dating pool. Okay, 2026. And the question that was asked is why is it so hard, or why are so many people afraid of commitment? Right? The This one I think I might have gotten the submission one. The submission one I got a lot of feedback on, but this one I will say it was both male and female that chimed in about this. Um, I think I'm gonna just save my little 2 cents for later. But before I go to these comments that we got online, Tracy, I don't know if you have background on why we were asking this question. Like, did something happen? And then it was why are so many people afraid of commitment?
Yes, I was. I had been asked that question this week as far as why I have an issue with commitment, and a lot of times, for me, honestly, I would say my past has a lot to do with commitment, but also I'd say the pick of litter that I have to choose from plays a huge part as well. So I don't want to commit to raising any more children. I don't want to commit to, the cooking, the cleaning, and I don't want to commit to those things any longer. I'm too old for that right now.
So just so I understand you correctly, you are equating committing in a relationship to having another kid.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
because I feel like I don't have any sons per se. I only have girls. So I feel like in a relationship, for us, the men that I've dealt with, it seems more like I am a mother figure to them.
Taking on a son, that's terrible.
Yes, absolutely. That's the same thing that I said when they asked me why was I afraid of commitment.
Huh. Okay. All right. Tasha, what about you? How do you feel? Like, are first of all, are you afraid of commitment?
I wouldn't say that I'm afraid of commitment. I'm afraid of failure. I feel
Mm.
like I put my all into my previous situation. I tried different things. And to see that you did so much, gave so much effort, gave so many years, gave so much time, and it still ended, It's just so hard to just trust again and trust the process. Um, Especially when they say things like you get one soulmate. And if you felt like you had your soulmate, and even with your soulmate, it didn't work, what's gonna keep you and someone else together? So for me, it's just a fear of failure.
I guess I think I'm a mashup probably of both of y'all. I definitely feel you on the failure part, but if you put it like that with the soulmate thing, that's even more, that makes it even more
When
loaded for me now because yeah, I don't
when
know
you
about that.
when you think about commitment, what does that actually mean to you?
I'm glad you said that because I got that question. And so the first thing I did was look that up, right? Commitment, being dedicated to a cause, activity, or a person. That's the definition, okay? Because I think for some people, commitment means different things. Okay. One of these comments in here that I'm going to get to, these people have been married almost 30 years, but for them, commitment looks different. It's the simple fact that they are still married, right? On paper, they're still married, but he doing him, she doing her. Okay, you're committed to still being married on paper, but if it comes down to your vows, you're not honoring
I don't
those.
I don't think I want to be committed to a marriage. I want to be committed to love. I want to
That's
be
what I'm
committed to
saying.
loving that person. I want that person to be just as committed to me. And if
Yes.
I'm not getting that, what's the point of being married? I don't want to be married just to be married.
But
I don't
see,
get
the
the
thing is,
joy in
in
that.
26, what's happening is like everything is temporary. Everybody feel like they got options, right? The internet, social
And
media
do.
has made people, everybody feel like, on to the next type of thing. And so I feel like it's harder for this actual commitment to take place nowadays.
I feel like that does play a role. Everybody does feel like they have options. So a lot of people, male and female, are just uh, starting to be comfortable with being alone. Like that peace that you
Mhm.
get from just being by yourself, that peace of being committed to yourself
Um,
and knowing that you're probably not going to let yourself down. If I want flowers to be on my table every day, I know that if I go to the store and get those flowers, they'll always be there. If I'm waiting for my significant other to do it, he may disappoint me. And being by yourself, there are no disappointments. There
I
are no
think
letdowns, and I know I can depend on me.
I
I
think we
think,
kind of touched on that on the Valentine's Day episode too, right?
yeah,
Well, because we talked about that.
yeah. When you talk about commitment, when you can commit to saying, oh, okay, I'm committing to attending a function, RSVPing for a function. I don't want you to commit to a relationship with me because I feel like you're just committing because of the relationship. If it's not authentic and it's not genuine, the commitments should already be there. So it shouldn't be a discussion of it.
Well, that's true. I think that's why now you sounding like some of these people that feel like we don't need no labels, we don't need no titles, as long as we know what it is, type of thing.
Yeah.
So I, that
Things
that's
is understood do not have to really be explained. If
I'm with it.
you
okay.
know
I
that,
am
Okay.
with that.
Okay, you may not need a label, right? You may not even need a ring, a marriage or whatever, but are we at least agreed, are you guys at least on the same page to know that this is what it is though? Like you can't be on different pages. Like he can't be doing him and you committed
right,
to that
that's where the
relationship.
understanding part comes in. because it
Exactly.
should be understood.
Yes.
I don't have to explain to you what this is
Y'all
because
sound
you
like
already
niggas.
know.
And almost like soon as you put a label on things, it just starts to complicate things.
It
Let's
does.
just enjoy each other. Like
Right. The
I'm in it for
moment.
the time and the moment. Like I ain't got time to be over here putting all this stuff on it. Like we committed, we forever. We
Right.
no, we are
Right.
in living in the moment. And when you live in the moment, life is just so much better.
Y'all
And then
sound
another
like
question.
niggas right now.
At the
Y'all know
age
that,
of
right?
no, 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 no. At our age, I'm not going to put it out there, but what do we look like saying, "Oh, this is my boyfriend,"
Right.
or
Looking
like
for a
even sit up
boyfriend. Like
there
this is
saying,
my
"I don't even
man.
like the term of saying like I don't even really like the term of saying this is my man."
Right.
Because like you
Y'all,
should already know who it is if I'm showing up with him. You know what I mean? That's
Cause
that kind of thing. But
cause
like, uh,
because at the end of the day, you your mother's child. I don't need to put claims on you. I don't need all that. I just need
mm-hmm.
you to be here in the present moment.
Right, right, right.
no,
I agree.
no, 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 no,
I
no.
agree.
Okay, all right. Okay, I will agree to say that when you put labels on things, sometimes expectations come. However, y'all sound like the men of 26 now that don't want nothing serious. They don't want to put no label on nothing. Let's just see where it goes. I'm too old to be just seeing where something goes. Nigga, what
Okay,
are we
so
doing?
so let's go to the alternative. You've already had relationships and marriages, and where did that get you? So why not see where it go?
You're gonna have to see where it go eventually in order to get to the part of commitment, right?
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna give both of y'all. All right, I'm gonna give y'all
And it's
that.
like you can
I'm gonna
okay,
give
you
y'all
can
that.
sit here and say today, oh, okay, well, we're in a relationship. I commit to you and blah blah blah, we together and we laid up every day, this, that, and the third. Then the next day that
Later.
commitment is broken next week because
Well, that's true too.
either something major didn't happen to something minor as far as, you know what I mean,
No,
man
that's
feet
true
in my
too.
bed or something like that. Like it'd be little things for me.
I also feel like
So
when you're in a commitment, you start putting labels on stuff. You know what you can't ever throw out when you're not and when you haven't put any labels? We don't go together anymore. We broke up. It's
mhm.
over. It can
Yeah.
never be over if it never started. If we just enjoying life, we could just keep going. And if you
Right.
mad, you get off the phone and you get back on the phone and call me later when we both feeling better. And if
There
we
you
feel great, then we back on.
If
It's
not,
no
we
need
just
to now
keep
we gotta
going.
yeah,
Hold
exactly.
on.
We don't gotta now say we gotta recommit each other. Now we back together. We not back together. Like it's just too complicated. Let's just
Hold
live.
on, hold on, hold on, because somebody else is trying to join us, and I'm hoping that this person can come in and divvy up these waters. Because right now I feel like I'm being ganged on by a bunch of niggas. Hold on.
Now we got you sandwich, boo.
Hi,
Mhm.
James. How are you?
All right, how y'all doing tonight?
No, we
Hello.
good. We good. I don't know how much you've heard. I don't know if you've been following thus far, but we are trying to figure out why it seems as if people are afraid of commitment in 2026.
Hmm.
Let's first. Are you afraid of commitment in 2026?
No, not unless it's with the right person. No, I'm not.
Okay, so my question is, how do you feel about labels and what was it? What was the word y'all just said? Expectations.
I mean, yeah, in relationship, you gotta have some type of expectation.
The
Okay.
expectation can be there, but do you really have to explain what it really is if you already know?
Yes.
Yeah, you got. So how would somebody know what to expect if you don't tell them? That's the problem in relationships.
Well,
People don't.
Absolutely.
They
I,
don't
I
say what they
disagree.
mean.
I disagree. You can tell somebody 5,000 times what you need and they still don't give it to you. I believe
Right.
I believe in showing Okay. I'm going to prepare meals for you. I'm going to show you how much I love you. And I just want you to show me that in return. I don't need you to say it. I need you to show me. You telling me you love me, that's just a word that you say. I need you to show your love. I need you
All
to
right,
show your
all right.
commitment. So
So
I don't need the labels and the words.
before you go further, I mean, I don't want to offend anybody or nothing, but are you heterosexual? I'm just asking. I don't. I want to be politically correct before I say this.
You can speak freely on this show, babe.
Okay, so as a male, you have to show what you know. If they say what they want, you have to demonstrate those qualities as a man. That's just my thoughts.
I'm sorry. Can you say
Mm-hmm.
that for me one more time? Say that one more time.
As a man, as a female, she says, "Hey, I want this and I expect this," and as a man, for a woman to follow your lead, because that's what a man is. He's supposed to lead.
Mm-hmm.
You have to display those qualities, not just say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that." You can't just say anything. You gotta
Right.
mean what you say and say what you mean.
Okay.
Right.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I
I agree
agree.
with that. And so, with all that, you're basically showing your actions. I don't need you to tell me that you're going to give me a ring. I need you
I
to.
still need a little bit of guidelines though. Still need a little bit of guidelines.
Okay. Let me play into that. Right. So, do I need to tell you not to cheat, or should you already know not to cheat?
You know that as a man, you should know that.
Exactly. Should I? Do I have to tell you that I need to be loved, or do you already know that?
You know that. But
So, what's understood ain't gotta be
if your
explained.
car mess up, I don't know that. You gotta tell me that.
Oh, because you like, can you meet me here? And I'm like, no, the car, but like I feel
But you
like,
gotta tell me. You gotta tell me that.
oh, I'm gonna tell you, but I'm
All
gonna throw
right then.
hints,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. Stuff
So
like that. You gotta tell
hints,
me.
right? I'm gonna throw hints. If I say, oh man, I'm on the side of the road, I got a flat tire, like I don't know what I'm about to do. You're on the phone with me. You, the man in my life, should say,
So
well,
you
where you
telling me,
at?
yeah, you telling me that you messed up. So you
Right, but
gotta
some men want to be told that I need you to come save me because they'll hit you with, well, you didn't say I had to come. I thought you was gonna call AAA.
Okay, but that's
Oh.
just like saying every time we on the phone or every single time you might call me to say, "Hey, can you pick this up from the store?" You have to say, "I love you" before you hang up.
Oh no, we ain't I mean
Well,
That's
okay,
OD to
that's
me.
different. That's
It's too
different.
much.
yeah, that's a lot right there.
That's
Right. So
different.
That's
I
a
don't need
lot.
all them
what I'm
I
saying is
love
like,
yous.
if you already know that, why do I gotta tell you?
Yeah, that's
But
true.
that's
That's true.
where that's why it matters on you got to know the person that you're with. Some people that matters to every time you hang up say I love you. I
And
had
yeah,
a
that's
guy like
true.
that one time and
That's
he would
true.
literally call back like, "Jen, you ain't say you love me."
Oh,
Okay, I
that's
love you. But
needy.
that
That's needy. You leave him
Oh
alone.
my good
but
night,
at the
baby.
same time that's
Dudes can't be
also
needy. Dudes can't be needy in these days. Man,
Like any
I'm out the loop. I'm way out the loop.
I didn't say
Golly.
that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that was needy.
no,
I
you
felt like
gonna call me back. You gonna call me back just to say I ain't say I love you? Nigga, you just left here last night. Like, wait,
Oh man,
but
whoa.
it's also
Now
the
see,
same token if you are the type of female that want to be like kissed before he leaves the house, right? And
yes.
Hmm.
I'm not saying that that's you, but I'm saying like if you are that type of female that's like you have come kiss me, say goodbye, and then he doesn't, that means something to some females. So if that is the expectation of that
You
man, if
had to
he wants you
express
to
that.
say, if he wants
Mhm.
you to say I love you whenever we hang up the phone, it must be a reason for that. You
Right.
never know when
Yeah.
it's going to be the last time you talk to this person.
Hmm.
So if that's what your person needs, then you supposed to compromise and meet them halfway.
in that case,
Okay.
you don't know next time you're gonna speak to me and I ain't get I love you none today.
You
Oh
don't
my
care
God.
about that.
Okay.
You don't know
So
that.
you
You
telling
just
me I
called
love
him.
you
So I'm needy.
even when
So
we
you want
mad.
me to be
You are
needy?
needy. You are needy.
I am needy. I am needy.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But let me know what you need. Let me
Oh, she
know
need a
that.
lot. She need a
I
lot.
mean, let me know what you
Hey,
need. I
hey,
mean, I
it
understand you
started
being
you
needy, but
on.
let me know what you need. That way I
Okay.
can better help. I can better understand you.
No,
Okay,
I
so
agree with that.
let me ask you this because she needs, not saying she, but in general, she kinda, if she needs you to respond to her text message within 30 minutes of sending, do you not feel like that's too needy?
No, because if people got their phones in their hand all the time.
So we don't work.
Come on now, we
Okay, but
people got their phones in their
He's
hand.
giving needy too. He's giving needy too.
No, I'm not. People got at least give me 15 minutes. At least 10 to 15 minutes grace period. 10 to
yes,
15 minutes. 10 to
come
15
on. But
minutes.
see, then okay, being needy is like being naggy. Like, okay, I need gas in the car. Oh, my tire's flat. Oh, you didn't say you're hi to me. Oh, I haven't
But you
heard from
know
you in
what?
about an hour.
A
Like,
lot of men like
guys
that
won't
though.
get sick of that.
A lot
I,
of men like they
men do
want to be
like that.
needed. Like, and I'm not going to lie. Men, I hate to say it,
They
they
want to
want to
be.
feel needed.
There you go. But not too
Okay.
much though. Not
Not
too
Right.
too
much.
much.
Listen,
Not
the
Not
too
too
problem
much.
much.
with that is the problem with that is y'all want to feel needed, but then y'all don't meet the requirement of the need. I need you to fix my flat tire. You decided to give me the number to AAA. No,
You
I
know what?
needed
I'm gonna just
you.
fix this tire for you. I'm gonna because you keep talking
Thank
about this
you.
tire. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix this tire for
Yeah,
you.
you better. You
Right.
better.
Thank you. On the first
Hey,
ask. And I told you it was flat. See?
Right. Or why
I,
do we have to ask? Why can't it
So,
just be given? Or just if you
so,
pay that much attention to me, it should be certain things that you should already know without me having to say.
so if
it should be some things that you should be able to do without being told.
Okay, so I feel like when we're talking about these expectations, these are like we always say with other things. There's levels to this, right? So on one level, there's some things like y'all saying what's understood don't got to be explained, right?
Right.
But then on the flip side, or these other ones that seem to be so big that nobody wants to touch them. Nobody wants to be committed because they don't want these expectations. Those are the ones that people are kind of shying away from.
Mm.
Correct. So let me explain why for that, right? When you're home and you're comfortable and you're alone, I like to feel like if I want to be in the space of being the girly figure and cooking for you and ironing your clothes, if I want to do that, I will invite you over so I can give you that experience. But some days I don't feel like that. So the same way as you at your house cutting your own grass and you don't feel like you got to cut mine, I'm at my own house making my own food and I don't feel like I got to make yours. When you're not in a commitment, you can enjoy those luxuries.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask y'all this question. Since y'all talk about commitment and stuff, how do y'all feel about marriage? Do y'all think that's obsolete? Because a lot of people think that's an obsolete. Um,
Answer it again. What was the question again?
how do y'all feel about marriage? Because a lot of people feel that that is an obsolete trait right now. Like it's strictly, relationship no with no goal of marriage.
You know
Uh,
what's so funny that you even asked that, because we literally talked about this earlier today.
mhm.
Um, how you go first, Tasha. You just
Okay.
you
Well,
just go.
I know it's not good to answer a question with a question, but my question for you is
Hmm.
in 2026, what is the benefit of marrying someone at our
Um,
age? I don't know if you're the same age as us, but at my age, what benefit do I have of getting married?
I mean that's a good one. That's a
Being
Because
that's
if
a
50
real good
plus.
one. But I mean,
because in my young years, when I was looking to build a family, have kids, have the white picket fence, I did all those things. I did it. I got married. I had the kids. I got the house. I even
mhm.
got the dog. He's still down here barking. Now I'm left with the kids, the dog, the house. the leaking this and the knee fix that. The grass got to be cut. The kids are crying. I got to take them to practice. Now we got to figure out how to co-parent.
Hey,
So I'm just trying to
hey,
figure out in
hey.
2026, what does marriage benefit me?
Uh, uh, it's still that's my person. Like that still fit that feeling of that's my person. That's still my person. I
You can have
mean,
your person without a piece of paper.
no, cause when you're in a relationship, you still you still single till you marry. I always felt like that. You still single till you
Church,
and you people
tabernacle,
always got
cathedral.
wander men. And I hate to say it, I'll take accountable for men. I'll be the guy. Men got wandering eyes. As long as they say, "Oh, yo, I ain't married. I can still
Excuse,
do this, do
excuse,
that." That's not right. That's still not right.
Yeah,
I just want to let you
but
know that
even
when
in
men
marriage,
get
that I
married,
still want
yes,
Wanda.
their eyes wander the same in marriage. And if that
But
is your reason,
you check yourself a little bit. But when you married, when you be held accountable, you look at your bank account and be like, "Yo, you know what? She ready to take half of that. I don't think I want to do that."
what if they ain't got half?
Oh man, you going into a whole nother atmosphere with that one. I ain't never.
Because when niggas ain't got nothing to lose, they ain't got
Oh man.
nothing to lose.
That's true.
No,
When they ain't got nothing to lose.
Oh man, I can't win on this podcast.
no, because what I was about to say, James, is that as for females, you would be surprised. Okay, the married men are going harder than these single men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the the
mm,
the the DM
mm,
is a more married men than single men. So they
mm.
ain't worried about cheaper to keep her or her taking half.
Because
Well,
more than likely,
maybe my
in this
morals are
economy,
a little different from these guys out here. I still got old school morals. Like my dad brought me up. Like him and my mom were together for 45 years. So I've seen marriage at a beautiful
Yeah,
arrangement.
you
So
seen the good. You seen the
I
good
look
part
at
of it.
things
There's
a
that
little bit
household.
differently. Yeah. So maybe I'm gonna apologize for all the other dudes then.
You gonna apologize? You going?
But back to a man's perspective, what would make a man not feel that he wants to commit with a woman that he's been with for quite some time?
Uh being as though I've been in that situation twice now, it's like you still see like, do I really wanna do I want to make this permanent? Because you still got once you get there, you like, uh, am I going to do this? Can I cope with this person permanently?
not
And it be
James
like,
having second doubt. Wait a minute. You was all in for the commitment.
I am, but
You
when,
see?
but
But
like
you see how I go back and forth?
I've lived with both my children's moms, and they both like their qualities just like yo. At some point you're gonna be outside of yourself and do things that you're not supposed to do. And before you go down that rabbit hole, it's just you need to end it right now.
So one of these people that commented said that it's a difference in committing, like having a kid with someone versus marrying them. And it sounds like you kind of just said that. Like it's one thing having a kid with them, but it's another thing to commit and be like married to them.
That's true.
Okay, so I have this big issue. I have this
Hmm.
big issue with people, and will are people are more easier will easily have a baby by someone and second guess marrying them. And I think that's crazy.
It's
When you
wrong. It's
marry
wrong.
somebody, when you marry somebody, you can get a divorce within 30 to 60 days and it could be over. When you have a baby by somebody, you are stuck with them for the rest of your life. I will marry almost anybody. I'm not having a
I
child with
Not the
nobody
I
rest.
agree
else.
You're
to a
not stuck
certain
with them the
point.
rest of your life because, like I told my baby mother today, Cause my son will be 18 the 27th of May. I told her after that, I don't know you, ma'am. I don't want to know you. I wish you the best of luck, everything, but don't ever talk to me on the streets. Don't ever speak my name. Don't we just know the same child? We ain't nothing.
That's
I
not
don't know about
necessarily true because what happens at your daughter's wedding? Your daughter got married. You're walking her down the aisle. The mom is there. Like you're gonna just ignore
Yeah,
her?
so that's different. That's I mean, I'm still gonna ignore you. Like I don't talk to my daughter mother now. No, I don't. No. If you need to say anything to me, email me. She can't even call my phone. Right,
Oh my God.
right. It's that bad.
Okay.
Yes,
That
yes.
that is
That is
bad.
crazy.
Even before marriage though, if that kid, your 18-year-old, was to go to college and now they have a college graduation coming up, you would still see him at the graduation.
And not
Yeah,
even
but we
that.
don't know each other though. Hey, how you? Hey, whatever.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's
I mean, so
diabolical.
how does it look for family photos? Y'all can't be in a photo
Oh
together?
no, no, we don't do that. No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh, poor
This is not
baby.
healthy co-parenting. This is not
No, not
healthy.
at all.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I
Yes, it
can't.
I
is.
am for healthy kumbaya parenting.
Hold
No,
Me
up.
and
so
you,
you
I
gotta
didn't even come to
listen,
his baby
listen,
shower. I am
listen.
all for the whole thing.
You gotta. So check this out. I'm a single dad where I've raised my kids. Like the
Okay.
mother, like his mother sees him barely on Christmas and Thanksgiving. So I get that right. I get that. I get that. I get to do that. I get to set my boundaries. Cause
And
Okay.
I understand that.
you basically
As a
don't do
woman being
anything
in
to
that
my.
situation, you have every right to do that, and I
I
agree with
get
you.
I get that. He right. He right. It's definitely levels to this co-parenting thing. Because
Yeah,
when
cause when
when
you
you started,
phony, we not gonna be phony. That's one thing we not gonna do. We not gonna do fake and phony. Don't act like we cool. Don't act like we done this together.
yeah, because
It's
I don't
all
know if
been
I'm
me.
taking pictures either. I
Right. I'm
don't know
not
about
doing
no.
that. No, we not doing
So see, that's what I mean. That's my point, right? So when you had this soul tie with this person, you had this baby with them,
that. Mm-hmm.
even when you don't want to, you still have to see them. When I divorce somebody who I don't have any kids with, I can never ever see them again in life.
Yeah, that's
There's no,
cool.
you know what I'm saying? So that's why for me, I look at marriage totally different than I do from having a kid. And I just feel like people will look at a marriage and say, "Oh, I'm not ready to marry her," but you was ready to have a baby by her. And it's having a child with someone is way a bigger commitment than in marriage to me.
No, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that's true.
Both
Because
of mine was trash though.
I'd rather give you 50-50 of my money than to have 50-50s of a soul tie that I'm gonna have to keep seeing you if you're a busted dad. Like I ain't gonna be able to do
Mm.
it.
Good.
Both
Yeah, I
of
don't.
both of
That
them
is true.
both of
Yeah.
them was trash in
You
my
know, it's a lot
experience.
of oops
So.
babies out here in the world. You don't necessarily mean to, but it was that one time in band camp, or
Not the bad
you
camp
left the
kids.
club one good time, and that one time, it all only takes one time. Some people you don't even know
I ain't
who the
talking about
daddy is.
yeah, I'm not even talking about the accident nutters. I'm not talking about the accident nutters.
Oh my
That
Oh,
God! Like really? We just
okay.
going on anything that out here. Oh man!
that's different. I'm talking about if you over here like, "Oh, I really like this guy, I really love him, and you're willing, even vice versa, you're willing to actually, because there are people who are in just committed relationships who plan kids. And I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
people will
yeah.
sit there and plan a kid together, but look at marriage like, oh my gosh, that's just too much of a commitment. No, a child
Yeah,
is more of a commitment than a marriage. That's all I'm
it
saying.
is.
Yeah,
It
it
So
is.
is.
that
It
was
is.
one of
No,
that was one of
yeah,
the
yeah.
comments.
That's true. That's true. Because you with coming with a kid, it's a lot of compromise as the I'm gonna say the good parent.
Yeah.
You eat a
A
lot
good
of you
parent.
yeah, the good parent gets a lot of disrespect and gotta take it on the chin for the love of the child and to keep some sort of peace
No, that's real.
as a co-parent. And I mean it sucks, but I'd rather see the smile on my child's face than to keep an argument going over nothing. That's basically
Coming.
there's nothing we really not gonna solve anything arguing about that topic anyway. So just leave it alone. take it on the chin. Yeah, man, just like right now, like my son doing a prom thing, and his mom. This is the first thing she's done for him in probably about 12 years, and
Wow.
she's, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I want to sit there and say some things, but I'm not,
Hmm.
because the smile on his face, seeing that his mother has, hey, come on, I'm gonna get this suit, I'm gonna do this, and he like, Dad, she really doing this, and I'm just sitting back. You know what? You guys suck that up, brother, and
Yeah,
let him
and
have his
James, look at
moment.
your pockets. This gonna help your pockets. You looking at this all wrong.
No, because I still
You should
got to
just be
throw his
praying she come
graduation
through.
party. I
That's
still,
okay, because at first, a couple months ago, you was gonna be throwing the prom and the graduation party. At least you only got one. If she come through, we just gotta pray she come through now.
yeah.
That's all.
He came through
And
today.
I
So she
know.
came through today. So I was like, you know what? He happy, I'm happy. So I ain't even mad. I ain't even
That's
gonna
right. And
fuss
you
on
should have jumped in that family picture with a smile.
it.
Cause you
No, I
got a
don't know
couple
about all
extra
that.
dollars. You got a couple extra dollars in your pocket. Now you can do a little extra for the graduation.
Well, we'll see. So when the prom send off on the 16th, we'll see how it go. I know they
Uh-uh.
gonna want to take a picture together, but I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Oh, no.
You
You
gotta
got
have
you. What
one
did you
for the.
say? You said it's all for your kid, and your
That's what I
kid
was about to
smiling.
say. Like you gotta have a good family moment, a good picture or so. Think about your son, how he might feel looking back on this. So you've been able to keep the peace, keep quiet for your son, put him first, so to speak. So you should be able to do that for this as well.
And you the good parent. So don't come up. Let her be the one to say, oh no, not the good parent. You the good parent. You like, I'm ready.
That's a good part. Too, I wanted to say because we did get a chat as well, and so basically, what this person says is they wasn't ready to have a kid though. Most times, because most babies are an act of passion, marriage is a whole choice. So
Mm,
maybe that's the difference. Like
mm.
like
There we
somebody
go. That
said,
was a good one.
babies
That is a good one.
are in the heat of the moment. Marriage is
Some
a whole planned out
Yep.
decision, like this is what
Hmm.
we're going to do type thing.
Ru- well, that's why
So,
we talked about the accident nuts. We're not talking about them. We're not talking about the heat of the moment passion kids. What we're talking about is for two individuals sitting down, looking across from each other, saying, "Baby, I love you. Go ahead. I want you. I want a baby by you," and it actually happening. I'm talking about those. I'm talking about the people who sit around and actually plan to have kids with each other, but they're the same people who are hesitant to marry each other. I'm talking about those two.
okay,
Mm,
I'm gonna
mm.
I'm gonna I'm gonna read some of these comments that I got offline because maybe that might give us some insight. One person said, "I think we should echo what you said about submission. Commitment itself isn't dead; it's the amount of people worthy of committing to that's declined."
That's a good one.
That
That's a
and
great
I
one.
That's
think
a good
I
one.
think Tracy kind of touched on that in the beginning because it's like, why am I committing to another kid? Why am I committing to raising a grown man, so to speak?
I want to be raised. I want somebody to raise me this
See, prime
time around.
example. There you go.
I'm tired of being a responsible person. I
You
want to
see,
be raised.
you
I want to
see,
be the guy
example
that
number
don't.
one.
That I
No,
want to be the guy that all he gotta do is take out the trash and ain't gotta pay no bills. Ain't gotta do.
no.
See,
You
see what I'm
just
saying?
I'm just
It
said,
joking.
is
I'm
too
just
many.
joking. I'm
see,
just joking. I'm just
he
joking.
was
I'm just
doing
joking.
good at first
He
because he was
was.
all like,
I'm
the
just
men gotta
joking. I'm
leave
This
just
and
joking.
tell me
You
what
see,
you
you see how they
need.
start out at first.
Now
I
he's
thought I was getting my tire
yeah,
changed. My tire not
yeah.
even getting
Huh?
changed no more.
Hold on,
Now
I'm just joking. I'm just
he's
joking.
not even going to
Don't
pick up
don't
the phone when I
crucify me.
call.
I
Please
know,
don't
Tasha. There go your
crucify me. Please
tire.
don't crucify me.
Right. I'm just
There,
on the
there you
side of the
go,
road
right
now.
there. There go your tire.
Listen, wait a
Absolutely.
minute. Wait a
You
minute.
ain't tell him.
James might call me and say, "Hey, babe, I'm on the side of the road." Wait a minute.
I want to be one of them, baby. I need you to
No,
come get me.
no. See, that's what happened. Because now he just spent all them years raising his son and all that. Now he want to be taken care of. See?
Nah, I'm just joking. I wouldn't feel as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if my female bring more to the table, I wouldn't feel as a man if I brought nothing to the table
But
except
see, when we
myself.
talk
That's
about
just terrible.
relationships are so much more than finances and money. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? You can
Yeah,
have
that's
all the
true.
money in the world one day and then the next day is
You
gone.
broke,
But as
yeah.
long as y'all got y'all two, you see what I'm saying? Listen, I had me a man up under a bridge, me and him happy together. He loving me and I'm loving him. As long as we
Nope.
together,
I don't
that's
know
all that
about no
matters.
bridge.
Absolutely
Right?
not. Absolutely not.
Listen,
No,
right,
no. That
exactly.
is a
So that's why
no.
I'm saying.
That
That's
is a
why,
I
no.
see,
don't know about no
listen,
bridge.
That is a no.
I know. So listen, but
I am
catch
vetoing
this.
her. Somebody mute this girl. I don't know what happened. Are
No,
you
Somebody
no,
okay,
muted.
no.
Tracy?
Somebody, not somebody
Tracy, are you
muted.
okay?
But
I don't
Don't
catch
you
you.
know.
Hold on.
spread
Let me
this.
land my plane.
Don't you
Let me
spread
land my
this
plane.
nasty gospel.
No,
She
because it's
said
not
mute her.
because
Like,
if
really?
no, listen,
No,
if he
no.
loved me like that, like if we had the love that like I'm looking for, he wouldn't have me under a bridge in the first place.
Girl, Boaz ain't out here right now.
Right. Mm-mm. She about to be broke under the bridge. No, honey.
Hold on.
I mean,
Hold on.
Boaz
Hold
ain't out
on.
here right now. We had to,
Hold
He was,
on.
but
I
he
Hold
don't know.
was
on.
Last time
No.
you've
my
been
man. He
on
was my
MLK,
man.
No.
seen some people. I seen some
We
people in a tent together. They was in a tent. They was in love. She was even shaking the clothes, hanging them up on the string outside. I don't want that type of love. I don't want
No.
tent love. I
No,
don't want
I
it.
don't think that's
No,
what,
thank you.
I see what you're saying, Tracy. It's not necessarily the love that you want, but if that was to happen, if you have your person, y'all locked in,
He
and
the wrong
y'all
person.
just so happen to go on, then that's not real. You're not gonna
no, no.
leave
All
him
right, all right,
because
It's
all right,
y'all
all right, all
fall
right, all
on
right, all right.
bad
I
terms.
got you. I got you. So, as a
we under
man,
the bridge.
we ain't
I'm
going
going
under
to
the
my mama
bridge.
house.
Check this out. We ain't going under the bridge. If I fall off, best believe I need to get back out there and find a way to get back on.
boom. You see
Yeah,
what I
but
Here's my
mean?
I'm not.
thing.
But what I'm
I'm not
saying
going
is,
under the
I'm
bridge
not.
with you. I'm not going under the bridge with you. You're gonna have to let me and the kids go somewhere else. You can go under the bridge till you get yourself together. I'm not going under the bridge, boo. I'm not. I love you from afar.
No,
I
you
even
gotta be
wait on
Bonnie and
you.
Clyde. You gotta do that together with
I
me.
ain't
That's
that.
real love.
That's
I ain't
what.
Barney.
That's what
Like,
I
I ain't
think.
going
That's
to jail with you, and I ain't going under the bridge with you. I ain't going down with you. When I see that Titanic is going under, baby, I
Uh,
am reaching for another lifeboat. Okay.
uh,
so. So you gonna actually leave him, or you gonna be like, no, you go ahead and go under the bridge. Me and the kids going to my mom, but you could come and get us when you get on your feet.
Well, you know I'm that type of female, whereas though I'm over here making a plan anyway. I'm over here about to bring both of us back into the house. Because what I'm not about to do is wait for nobody to get me from under the bridge. I got us.
all right, so I got
I
a
love you
question.
enough. I love
I
you enough
got a
to have
serious
us. What I
question.
don't love you enough is for both of us to be under the bridge.
Right. I got a serious question like this. So I understand, like a friend of mine, his wife has been saving money. Like he gives her his pay. Like he's still one of these guys that gives his whole paycheck to his wife.
Amen. Do we got brother?
So he
I
gives
will
his
I
paycheck.
will commit to
He
him. I
he
will
gives his
commit to him.
he gives his paycheck because he knows he's not good with money, and he
Amen.
gambles. So he gives
We
his
going under the
whole
bridge. Never mind.
no. So with his whole thing says it because he doesn't gamble anymore. He gives his whole
Amen.
paycheck to his wife. She gives him an allowance to get back and forth to work for the month, to eat for the month. She cooks his meal. She sends him off with lunch every day. Yo,
you see, she got to
kind of
see her
find out.
son.
Kind of find out. He found out she had a separate account. She didn't save. She didn't save over 80 grand
Amen.
And
Was he
she should
that
have.
he
listening?
cannot touch. Only people can touch this money is her and the kids. He
Because they're
can't.
gonna gamble it away.
I mean, I get that
Exactly.
part, but yo, you can't give your a little. You can't get your some new work boots.
You
She
got
give
some
him
work
an
boots.
allowance
No.
every month.
So the allowance he gotta get his own clothes and all that out of that allowance.
No, see, because we
You
talked
can't
about
get
this.
your a Christmas bonus or something.
No, see, we talked about this in the submission episode when y'all was saying that I had to have that money all going in one account, and he had 50,000, and I only had 200 in my account. We talked about this then, and see, when it's on the flip side, it don't sound so hot.
No, I
It
mean
don't
it
sound so
sounds
hot.
good because I understand it. But I'm like, yo, you can't like you can't get like I asked you, I say, yo, you don't get like a little, yo, I've been good. You don't get an extra little $1,000 here and there, like yo, yeah, I mean, it's a pair, pair of Jordans come out, yo, you gotta pay for them out of your pocket. You can't get it out of that account, or she give you a couple dollars.
So I wish that I can bring some of these comments from the chat into here, because this guy says that this nigga should have been good with his own money. But so my question is, so
I mean,
so my question
that's just how
is
it is
though.
sometimes. Dudes ain't not every dude is good with money. Like not
That's
all dudes
true.
are good with money. You supposed to be, but some dudes, like I said, I told you, he has a gambling problem.
But I
But,
can respect him for that.
well,
But see,
let me speak
but
to that
that's
real
what
quick.
I'm saying
Let,
though. I would have give him. But it's not the math ain't mathing though, because even though he's a gambler, and I'm giving him quote unquote allowance. If I got 80 grand in an account, I'm not going to let my husband feel slighted in no type of way. Like I'm not saying that I'm gonna like give him more than half, because obviously he's bad with money, but I'm not gonna have him out here feeling no type of way where he feeling slighted. I'm gonna go ahead
I
and give
mean, he
him
shouldn't
some money.
because any big purchase that they have, she'll just buy it. Like
exactly.
when they had to redo their kitchen, she just redid the kitchen. Like she ain't say, yo, I need this, I need that. She went and redid the kitchen. She went and redid the roof. She did all
Good
the big
woman.
stuff, all the major stuff that they
No,
needed.
that is not a
She
good.
took
Good,
care of it.
good
That
woman.
is
So
not. That is
here,
not a good
let,
woman.
let me let me let me speak to that real quick because I lived this one
I
similar
seen
situation.
somebody say he got a mother.
Right. Yeah.
I
The
didn't know
issue.
y'all could see these, so y'all
Yes,
Some
can
of
we
them
can
you
see
can
see.
this
see,
too.
some of them
You
you
can
can
see,
see.
yes, they come up a little bit.
Oh,
The problem with that is when you have someone who's bad with money, as soon as you start giving them a little bit more, they go mess it up again. So you have to baby step them. And as long as she's being the one who takes care of all the big things and takes care of the house and make sure they're good, she's met planning the vacations, she's doing all that, he's good. I don't see the problem in that because if she gave him control of that account, that's going to go from 80 to 20 in no time.
Yeah, that's true.
you would say that because you felt like if
The
you
mother.
making all the money and you paying all the bills, then you the head of that household. So you would feel that way. I'm just saying that okay, even though I'm in control of the money and he's giving me his check, when it came time to redo that kitchen, I'm still going to consult with my husband. I'm not going
Yeah,
to just
yeah,
go
Why?
and
yeah,
do it
yeah, yeah.
Why?
without
I
his.
got to ask him what color he want. He don't even care.
No,
I
it's
got to
not
ask him what
about
color
that.
refrigerator.
No,
Do
Not
he care
no,
to
not
stay
so
in
it's
much the
not
steel
about
color.
black?
that.
Yeah,
Not
not
the
so much the
color,
color,
not the
but
color, but I'm saying
how
I'm
much it's
still
gonna
gonna.
cost. I
Yes, I'm
mean,
still
yeah,
gonna consult with
show him
him.
how much it's gonna cost. She probably did do
Yes,
that. Yeah, I
yes.
mean, I think she did do like, hey, this gonna
Oh,
cost
okay.
such and such, or this one gonna cost such and such. Which one should I go with? And I mean,
Exactly.
it's his decision to say, hey, babe, whatever you decide, I'm happy with.
But and you got to remember, she's the one who's good with money. That's why she was able to raise that amount. So she's already going to structure things in a way where she's just not going to wildly spend. She's going to spend responsibly. She's not going to get the $50,000 chandelier. She's going to
I
get the
think
$20,000. He's the gambler. He's the one probably like, no, you know what? We need Tiffany. We
Yeah, but
balling now.
yeah, but you ain't gotta bag my lunch every day, yo. I can't get Chipotle. once a week or something.
No,
Wait,
that's
wait,
true.
wait. Now
Golly.
y'all
That's
don't
true.
want us to beg. Y'all don't want us
Hold
to
on.
beg y'all lunch. I thought y'all wanted
Yeah,
y'all
I
lunch
mean,
made.
but every day, y'all, I can't, on Fridays,
Hold
I
up.
can't go get Burger King or something.
Hold on, James. So with his allowance, he can't get his own lunch. He can't buy lunch with that.
Nah, so I think he like for like clothes, like he uses like he really like budgets himself like real. I mean, it helps him because like I told him,
Yo,
I say, yo, the took these Jordans come out on my birthday this year. He was like, yo, I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford them. I'm like, dang, yo, you can't ask mommy for some money. He's like,
definitely mommy. He's definitely giving mother. And y'all out here
Listen,
talking about labels in marriage. This is
listen,
giving mother.
okay.
Tracy,
So do
I'm with
y'all
you.
understand
This is raising a man. Yes. No, thank
where
you.
my comment came in from? Like, the whole commitment thing. I don't
yo,
want
but
to
he got a
commit
good
to
job though. He
raising
did. He
my
got a good
husband.
job. He got a good
He
job.
Exactly.
he
He's the
do
breadwinner and he can't even win the bread properly.
he can't even lead. That's the thing. He's not a leader. He's not
Exactly.
a
No.
leader.
So hold, before y'all go that far. He
He gonna
just
lead us
can't lead with certain things. Now
He's
and
not
he
even a
make
every is
financial
a
now,
leader.
big
now hold up,
thing.
hold up. Now he makes
No,
sure his
that's
kids.
real.
He makes sure his wife and kids they ready for church on Sunday.
Amen.
He makes sure they do certain activities together during the week and stuff like that. It's just certain. We are imperfect men. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
so certain things he just
here's
not
the
good at.
thing, Mister. Here's the thing, Mister Imperfect Man. What I want to know is, give me his leading qualities, because you didn't. Nothing you said just now said I wanted to follow him,
Well, it's
because
the
he know how
simple
to plan
fact,
an
but
activity.
no,
No,
because
not
the
just
simple
planning
fact,
activities like he does like the homework with the kids. He does like all that stuff. She don't have to worry about none of that. All she gotta do is worry about money and cooking dinner and stuff like that. Far as the
This is
kids and stuff, he does he
but
does
no, I
everything
think
with
this is
them.
that
giving she's the leader. This is giving she's the leader. I'm
No,
confusion.
no,
she just the leader of the finances. Like everything else in
but
the household,
even
he
though
does take care of. Far
no,
as
even though even with
This is
doing
a
that,
slap in the
even
booty
with
house.
recognizing his shortcomings and giving that to her, that speaks a lot to his character though, because he's doing the right thing. Even the comment just said, if he has a problem and he recognizes that and he gave her that control, like for a man to admit when they are not the best in something, that
right.
says a lot.
I'm gonna tell you the seriousness of his gambling. He's then had his legs broken in Frederick, Maryland. And I have had to go get him because he's owed the bookie
Yeah, that was
so
a
much
good
money.
reason.
Right.
Yeah,
So
just give
he
me that paycheck.
understands his problem.
Yeah,
He
no, you're right.
understands his problem.
Absolutely.
Tracy, he
And
about to
Absolutely.
put y'all under the bridge. Tracy, he's
he
putting y'all under the
no,
bridge.
he been good. He been good. You gotta realize this man ain't
He's
had no hiccups in the last what 25 years.
right, because he got a good leader. Because he's following. He's got a good leader.
But
One
he's
little
only
thing and
it's only
he a
on that
bad leader.
one thing
Good night.
though.
Y'all
It's only
still
that
have
one
yet
thing. But that
what y'all
one
what
thing
y'all what
can
y'all are
cause the
telling
big
me.
thing.
Yes, and what y'all are telling me is things that he do. You are not telling me ways that he leads, right? So if you told me he is the leader of the family because he found our church, he makes sure we read
I'm
the
pretty
Bible
sure
every night.
he did all
Well,
that.
well, James, I need you to tell me that, because all you telling me is he did
I can't tell
homework.
you the man whole business. God
You know,
dang.
well,
You need to know the man whole life story.
Well, you told me he got his legs broke. That
you
was
didn't
pretty
already told
significant.
us that he got a mother for
Hey,
his
hey,
wife.
that
Like, I
that
mean,
that's
listen.
that's rough right there. When you get your legs broke because you owe money, nigga, you gonna learn from that. You gonna try to find you the
So,
best person to help you
so,
out financially. Period.
Cause I don't
Yes,
never
your
want to do
mother.
that again.
No, your
No,
Your
that's
mother
a
ain't
good
mother.
that
point
good.
though.
Mamas ain't that good.
That's a
No,
good
his
point.
wife mama. Mm-hmm.
I mean, if that's what she gotta do, then hey,
This
Teamwork,
this
teamwork
is
make
giving
the
baby
dream
make the
boy.
work.
dream work. There you
This
go.
As you go. You keep
She
on
don't
dating
want to see
baby
her
boys here.
man legs
You
broke
keep
no
dating.
more.
She over here
Tasha,
dating baby boys. I'm
Tasha,
looking
we
at the
gonna be
movie.
Tasha. It's just
I'll take
us. It's just
It's
gonna
I'll
just
be
us.
us.
take the paycheck if
Cause
that's what's needed.
Hold
I'll
up, hold up,
handle the
hold up.
paycheck.
Tracy just said, "Oh, finances ain't the only thing that comes to the table." Now, because he can't manage his finances, he a bum. Oh my God,
exactly,
can't
if
win
he
for
can't
me.
manage a dollar, what can he do? He can't. He listen. If he
Hold up,
can't
women
manage a
can't
dollar, he can't
manage a
manage
dollar.
me.
Hello, it's a lot of women out here that's doing
Right,
the same thing,
right.
and their
Wait a minute,
paychecks.
I'm feeling this is the J's versus the T's. This is giving the J's
I
versus
think
the T's
so.
right
I
now. I don't know
really
how I
do.
feel about this.
But no, because all I'm saying is that he's exactly what the comment just said. He's making the money. He has a good job.
Right, he's
He
making
just
it.
is not able to. And everybody has their flaws and downfalls. Shit, most women is buying bags and buying purses and shopping, and you know what I'm saying.
So
So
his addiction means more
Yeah, cause he
to
got a couple of
him than keeping
them
his
little
family on
expensive
track.
bags out of that couple of
no,
dollars.
no,
You
it
you
doesn't
know,
mean that doesn't mean that to him, Tracy, because if it did, he wouldn't have gave her access to the whole check like that. If he was saying that his addiction was more than his family, then he would have kept going the way that he was
Yeah,
going.
and
Okay,
you
so
know
I
what?
guess
you
The
my
know,
only
question would
the
be: is
positive that I do get out of it is that he really does trust his wife, yo. If I can
yes,
find me
he
a
do.
wife that I can trust like that, I'll get married.
Hold
I got
up.
no choice. Do he want to lose
This
his legs again? You
this
don't got
is
a
exactly what
choice.
the
Hey,
comment
but
just
he
said.
could have found one of them ones that's like, you know what? All the money he get, I'ma buy a Birkin. I'ma
Well,
buy this. I'ma
definitely
do
said he had a
that.
good wife. He got a good wife.
He
Look,
That's what I
definitely
said.
my
I'm
said
trying
that.
to find one of
He
them. I'm
definitely
trying to find a
said
good wife like
yeah,
that.
yes. Here's my issue with a situation like that, and why me personally are afraid to commit to a guy like that. The problem with that would become if I end up in the hospital and I am unable to manage finances within 3 months of me trying to get myself better, we can go from 80,000 to 20
to
in no
bankrupt?
time.
Thank
Yes. And
you.
I'm afraid
Exactly.
of that.
No,
There you
So
go.
I mean, maybe now he probably learned this. I mean, probably now he should have learned his lesson. But
Is he
at
keeping his
first,
paycheck
first,
yet?
yeah, I mean, huh?
Is he getting his? Is he keeping his paycheck yet? Or he still handing it over?
I mean, he's so used to don't handing it over that you know
Oh, he ain't learned his
that's like
lesson.
that's like clockwork to him. You
I
know,
think that's
he direct deposit. You know, it's direct deposit now. So I mean, it's
amen.
just going in the bank account, and then she got total access. That's all.
I think the wife knows her husband, and that is the reason why she has
But
yet to add him to
that's
the
part of
account.
commitment. You need to know
Right.
your partner.
Exactly. And so you know that he's gotten better when she has added him to the account and allows him to take as he wants to. The mere fact that he's not added to that account, baby, he
I
ain't
don't know.
ready.
I
He
think
ain't
no, because
ready.
I know yo right now. Like he's still like if you say yo shoot the five, he won't shoot it, and you be like yo no, you can't
Like,
shoot nothing.
I
No,
told you he ain't ready.
no,
He ain't
no.
ready.
So he'll be like, well, $5 ain't nothing, but when you get it just starts little and then it
see
becomes
Hmm.
big.
when
So
when
I
you
just be
have a
like yo,
problem like that
I'm
though.
one of them guys like yo, nah yo, you can't get in this game.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Even we talk a lot of to people with various addictions, and so I think whatever the addiction is, whether it's gambling, whether it's shopping, whether it's a substance or whatever, if it is that bad where bills and things like that aren't being managed properly, then you probably do have to have somebody else
Yeah,
handling those things.
and that's a good thing that he knows
Yeah, he
and she
definitely
knows
found him a
his
good.
limits and his self control and all that. Cause I would that's another thing about their partnership. Like I like, even though you can say, oh, that's his mother, this, that, and the third. Not really. She knows him and he knows her.
But I
And
don't.
I would rather have a partner that knows me in and out and be like, yo, you can't do that. And I know
Okay,
them in and out and be like, yo, you shouldn't do that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but
And I know that
realistically,
comes with time.
right?
That comes with
Exactly.
time.
So at our grown age, at 40 plus years old, how much time do we really have to sit here and think about whether he gonna change, what's going on with him, how he
I
gonna be
mean,
this, gonna be
that's
like
they
this, he not
dynamic
like
now.
that?
So I mean, we gotta leave. But I'm going forward as far as a single person now. Like as a single
Mhm.
person now, how long do you think it would take for y'all to know or at least think that this relationship would work? Does
I
it
gotta
take
go through
Patience.
all
6 months?
seasons.
Does it take a year? Does it
Ooh.
take 2 years?
Ooh.
Anything
It,
over 2 years, you playing with my life.
no, I mean,
Say no,
I'm
no, no,
gonna
no, no,
answer.
no.
No,
Hold on.
no,
Say that
I'm
again.
gonna answer.
No,
He
I
said he
need
playing
him
with
to
his
say
life.
that again.
He
I
playing with his
say
life.
anything over 2 years, I think you playing with my life.
I
Okay.
want to answer for him, and I want to answer for the comment section who said no rules. Oh, it's definitely rules. Because in the first 6 months, you lied to me. You giving me the personality that you think that I want to see. So I don't believe nothing that happened within the first
Okay,
6 months.
okay.
After those 6 months, I say within a year, I probably finally met your real person. For me personally, it take about 18 months for me to feel like, yeah, this is going to go somewhere. Because I'm
All
getting your
four seasons.
representative the first
I
6
say,
months, trying to
no, you
figure
know what? You know what?
out
People
if you
can't
are
hold up the
worthy.
act no more than a nine. I give it 9 months. 9 months is the longest I've seen.
Absolutely.
I'm like, your representative can show up for 9 months. After that, after those 9 months, you get to that real person because they get comfortable and they start slipping.
I used to say a year, all four seasons, but I realized that it's not even that. It's the emotions. I need to see you happy. I need to see you mad. I need to see you depressed. I need to see you like on top. I need to see you down bottom. I
Wait,
need to see all of those emotions because people handle all of this stuff differently and you be thinking that they okay and then you see that they really not. I need to see all of those. And if I can see all of
I want to
those
see
in
you.
6 months, then that's cool.
I'm not about to go to your depression. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
You're not committing to
I
nothing.
don't know about
You're
all this.
not committing to
Depressed?
bridges. You're not committing to depression. You're not committing to jobless. You are not committing to
You
nothing.
so I'm gonna ask
Wait a
you.
minute.
I'm gonna ask you this then. Are you one of the ones like I had a friend of mine and I told her you're not gonna ever get married because she
I got
said she
married.
need a
I already got
man.
married.
She need a man that has an 850 credit score,
Amen.
over 6 foot tall. Hold up, it keeps going. He's
Hold
gotta make at least 70 grand a year. And what else she said?
Wait, hold on. Has James listened to this show before? Because he is
No,
quoting some
no,
stuff
this
that has been said
and
on this
I'm
show.
like, yo,
It's been said
850?
by.
Huh? So
I'm
I
not
said
saying what's been said
850.
by.
I said that's a perfect man. You ain't gonna find it.
No, no, no. Nobody. I'm not looking for a perfect man. Here's the thing, James. Okay, Mr. Good Father. What I'm saying.
That's all I am. That's all I am. I'm none of them other things. I'm only a good father. That's
No,
it.
no, no. No.
See, he was a
That was
good
your.
man when he first got on, and now he a good
Yes,
father.
I don't know my tire. I don't know how it's gonna get fixed. I'm a little, I'm a little sketchy.
Now I can fix a tire. I just fixed my tire the other day, so I can fix a tire. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, ma'am. Don't get me messed up.
I ain't gonna come for you because you're a good dad. Okay. Here's the thing with the whole committing thing or being with the person. I'm just saying, like, if within 6 months, just got to know you and you went through a mental breakdown, I didn't even know you
Hold
enough to
up,
be
hold up.
riding
All
through
right,
this with
all
you.
right.
What type of
So
depression are you
why,
in?
so why in 6 months do you have sex with a person?
We don't have needs. How long you want me wait?
You don't
Hey,
have to sex is emotionless most times.
first of all, I need to try this out. You mean to tell me I didn't waited for a whole year and he's the great
I
guy
ain't
and that
saying yeah.
sucks?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying you willing to give up That's the thing, yo. You willing to give up sex in 6 months, but you not willing to say, yo, I'm ready to be with this person in 6 months.
Yeah,
That's not what I said, James.
but
What
that's
I
You
what
said,
I
said you
said.
said you ain't committing to nobody in 6 months.
absolutely not. But I got it. Don't you got to test it out when you go on the market? Don't you try a grape or
No,
you
I
just
do
take
not try
the?
the grapes. No, that's stealing.
Hold
That is
Oh,
on.
stealing. That
he's
is
a good
stealing.
and honest man. Oh, you good and honest. Okay.
Listen,
Oh, you is stealing. No, I do not
wait a
touch the
minute.
grapes out.
Wait a minute. What this say?
And why would I do that? Ain't nobody washed them grapes, and who else touched them grapes?
You got to rub them on your hand.
Oh no, that's nasty.
How
Listen.
do I know they sweet?
Oh,
Okay.
what this comment say? Sex is fun. Commitment is work. Well,
Woo,
okay.
that's
Thank
true.
you.
That
Amen.
is true.
Well,
That is
goddamn,
Amen.
true.
tell us how you really
That's
feel.
true.
Thank you,
Exactly.
comments.
That's true
That
right
that
there.
was one.
So hold
So
on.
he just want to have fun in the comment section. So
That's
he's
what it
not
sounds
committing.
like. That's what it
Okay.
sounds like. That's what it sounds like. He just want to have fun. That's what it
Oh, I
sounds
Okay.
know
like.
that's right. He
No,
must be
Mm.
grown.
Don't backtrack now,
no,
comment
right.
section.
Don't try.
Don't backtrack that.
Try to clear it up. Try to clear it up.
Oh
Listen
man,
here.
don't clean it up now. Don't clean it up now.
Here, this is what the another person said. It says we're so stuck in temporary, fleeting things and options. Oh my God, the internet got everybody thinking they got options, so nobody is willing to put the work in for anything
Yep,
lasting. Just
yep,
on to the next. I don't
yep,
think that they're afraid. I think they just don't see the point.
yep,
No, because
yep.
you look at no, because here's the thing. At this age, I think when you're dating in your 20s and when you're dating in your 40s, this is different. I don't have time to date for potential. If I have met you and I've dated you for 6 months and you don't look like you going nowhere, but under the bridge, you ain't for me.
At 40 plus, you shouldn't be going under no more bridges because you ain't coming back from that. You ain't coming back from that. You need to be established. You need to be like, yo, this is the income that I have, and this is what
Long
I'm
as
gonna be making, or I can make more in the coming years. It shouldn't be no, I'm gonna
long
lose
as we
this.
together,
I'm
anything
gonna
is
lose this. You should
possible.
have been on your job more than
You
15
know,
years.
Tracy, you capping. Cut it out.
Anything is possible.
She caught. She is.
She's
She
Hey,
a more
capping.
hey, all I know is if you ain't been on your job 10 to 15 years by now and you over 40, I don't think I can see a future with you because
Oh,
you look like you might go under the bridge.
you feel that
How
about
many years?
females?
How
Huh?
many years?
You
No, I'm talking about men. Like as a man,
oh,
you should be
so
established on your job for at least 10 to 15 years by now.
So I want to know, do you feel that way about a female? Like if she's a job hopper at this age, do you feel the same way about her? Because she also might have
She
commitment
should at
issues.
least be on her job 5 years because females hold jobs better than men these days.
That's what I mean. That's why I wanted to know how you felt about a
Yeah,
woman
they
jumping
should be on
around.
that job at least 5 years. Men 10 to 15, women 5 to 10.
Hold on.
I
The
feel
comments.
opposite.
Hold on. These comments want to know if James single.
James, yes.
They found out
Oh
James
man.
single.
No
They,
comment. No
oh,
comment.
no comment. No comment.
Yeah, I
Okay.
am single. Like I said, I am single. I am.
Somebody said James need to drop his ad. We need to see how we can follow you. Mm-hmm.
Oh man. That ain't no act. I'm just a straight shooter. Like it's no
no, your
act. It's
ad,
for
meaning
real.
your tag.
Yes,
Your
your
shit
ad.
is
Like
Out.
how can we
right.
find you? Because
The
Get
these
your
vote
good
ads
is
these good
together.
women
out.
are trying to find a good daddy. Come on, good
Hello.
daddy.
Hello. Listen, so here's some
I
more.
want to make sure they remember he did say he want to be taken care of now. You know, he might want
Don't
you
do
help him
that. Don't
change
do
the
that.
Take
I'm
tire.
your
good. I make
time.
good money. Check this out. I make good money.
Just me-
I'm
I'm
good.
messing
I'm
with you,
good.
James.
I'm good.
I'm messing with you, James.
All right, look.
You're a good dad. You're a good guy. I'm just playing.
He say, I don't know if this is a male or female. I'm sorry. Most committed relationships are not what they are cracked up to be. Just because they are still together doesn't mean they are happy. So what are they
Mm.
committed to? The
Yeah,
lie,
there's a lot of
the
business decisions out there.
Mm-hmm.
the facade, the front. Yeah, miss me with all that, please and thank you. So that's true too. Just like that married couple that I was talking about, that's still married technically on paper, but when it comes down to it, like
Yeah.
y'all not. Y'all
Like I
committed
said,
to
I done seen some good marriages in my lifetime.
yeah.
I seen my mom. and dad. I seen my grandparents are 60 years. I seen my homeboy, his parents are 72 years. So I've seen some relationships, and they all, the men say the same thing. My dad always said, "Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right?" It's
Right.
a
So what
difference.
I'm looking for where, because all the successful marriages that you just named are from a certain year. And that's why I'm looking for somebody's grandfather, because those men had different morals and standards. You see what all the men just said? You see how they stay together? Uh, yeah, I'm dating in the wrong pool, is what I see.
Um, here's another
You
one.
what you date? What you dating out of the kiddie pool?
See,
Or
that's
you?
Dang,
why we
Tracy. Then
Or
that's
you?
why
Tracy
we
said
can't.
our pool is limited and is all messed up.
It is. That's why I
The,
So what
never met.
pool are y'all dating from?
our age range right
No,
here
the
in this
harbor.
thing.
Have you been to the harbor lately? Downtown in the
Well, you know they
harbor.
cleaned the harbor up. So it's y'all.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Listen, this one said, I think people are scared of commitment because you got to be open and vulnerable. You got to be fragile enough to be in love, and that leaves you open for hurt. They're afraid of being hurt. It's a defense mechanism.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I understand
Amen.
that. I
Yes,
That's
we all
understand
are.
that. I understand
We
that.
yeah, we wouldn't be
so.
truthful to say that we weren't.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, when you ask why people are afraid of commitment, everybody has their own reasons, um, for being, I guess, afraid of commitment, or let's say, what's the word? Not when you are afraid of it, but avoiding commitment,
Oh,
right?
yes, we're avoiding.
Um, so another comment says because so many have been brought up on survival that they don't know anything else.
Yeah,
And I feel
yeah.
like a lot of people are brought up on survival
So,
and not
so,
necessarily love.
so to attend test to that, like both my kids' moms have been victims of no dad in their lives. No dad. And it's a struggle to fully love love that person because they don't understand a man's role. Period. They think they gotta take on everything and they don't. And I'm there like, yo, I got that. You don't have to worry about that. No, just that. And I'm not gonna, and I'm one of them people, I'm not an arguer. I'll just not, and I think that's my downfall, is I'm one of those people that will rather not say anything to you for days.
Oh,
And
James DM about to be flooded. James, what's your DM? You about to have everybody that's
I'm one of
watching
them,
tonight, right?
I'm just one of them, like I don't want to argue, yo. I'm not a
Right.
confrontational person because I know I know my story outside in these streets, and I know what I'm capable of doing. So I don't want to be that person because that's an ugly person. So I'd rather just shut down and don't say anything and let it go and let you bury yourself. And that's what happened. Both of them buried themselves, and now they like, yo, we do this? No, we can't do anything because you showed me a side that, and I hate to say that because you lack that father figure, a man in your life. You always been told I gotta be this strong black woman, and no, women aren't supposed to be strong black
Now,
women.
see,
You're
now
supposed to
when
be
do
a
the man?
woman.
Okay, well, as a man, when do you take accountability to make that same mistake twice?
Don't
You
do
don't.
that.
I mean, you. I
Don't do
mean,
that.
I don't know
Don't
their
do that.
background off the break every
Don't do
time. I
that.
don't know their background every. You know, like they said,
Don't
their
do that.
representative showed up for a long time, and they like, oh
Not a
my,
long
you
time.
know. I
Don't
mean, it is
don't
what it is.
So,
don't
James,
do
No,
that.
but not
how
you
long
said
does
it. No, but he just said it takes 2 years
And
in order for you to
and
get to know
and
somebody. And
and
he also
some niggas
said,
some
"Oh,
niggas
so you
can't
just
trust a
had
big
sex
butt and a
in six
smile, and I'm
months?
one of them dudes that just trusted a big butt and a smile
So you did it twice."
twice.
right?
Oh,
Don't
see,
no
So,
no.
are you
Don't
still are you
compare.
are you over still pressing your luck with big butts?
Hold
You with
on
the big
now.
butt?
No, no, I'm not. No, I'm
Hold
not.
on.
No, I'm
Don't
not.
comfort him. Don't comfort him because there's some people like myself that was hard headed more than twice. So don't comfort him on that. Sometimes we have a lapse in
So,
judgment. Okay.
so if he's chasing big butts, what was you chasing?
Mm.
Oh man, we not gonna
Oh,
go
okay.
there. Y'all gonna leave
Oh,
Janine
okay.
alone.
Okay.
Y'all gonna leave her alone for real
Oh,
because she is my
I'm
saving
just trying
grace.
to figure
So
it
I'ma
out.
rescue her. I am going to rescue her. Y'all leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Back to these comments. This one says, I'm not afraid of settling down. I'm actually afraid of losing my peace to chaos disguised as love. When a man
Mm.
is solid with
That's a good one.
purpose, standards, and discipline, he is not going to settle for a woman that drains him. And I've learned to be cautious with my time, energy, and space because my love runs deep and I want to give it to a woman who values me equally.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
That
I'm
was a
with
good one.
that. That's hard.
Yeah,
That's
I
and
need to
that's a
find out.
hard thing for a
See,
We need
man.
to
people
find
stuff
out
Like
if
like
yo,
that
that
one. We
sound
need to
good
find out
until
if
you
that
really
one's
get
single
into
too,
that
huh?
yeah,
situation.
y'all. I've been single for 9. My daughter is
Right.
9 years old. My daughter will be 9 May 3rd. I've been single for 9 years. It's hard.
So what you was doing for 9 years, Mr. James?
Why
Because
you
you seem like
single for
because
nine
you a
years?
good man. So you tell me where you been hiding and what's happening.
I just raised my kids. Like, and then my daughter, she is so
No,
needy.
no. I'm gonna
Because when
need
we
to check the Carfax. I'm gonna need to check
yeah,
the
You can check the
Carfax
yeah,
because ain't
Carfax. You
nobody
can check.
Didn't
single.
I
You
tell
can
you?
check the Carfax. You can check the Experion. You can check the
we
I'm checking
TransUnion.
something.
I got good
we
credit.
about
I
to pop
got
up at
good
this
credit.
prom. We
9
popping up at this
years.
prom because we
The
want to see what baby mama
9 years
has to
though.
say.
Not the because I'm trying you must have a man in the comments that's trying to bail you out here because he like women. Wait a minute, women be single for a long time too. If a woman was saying she's been single for 9 years, y'all gonna look at her the same way. Like, why are you single for 9 years?
Right. She must be damaged. She got this and
Right?
that.
It's a reason why she's still single. And I
I'm damaged. I'm damaged goods. I'm like a
No, no, no,
bad
no.
can.
No,
But
we're not
that's
talking
not
about you. We're
true.
saying that's what y'all feel about women. What I'm
no,
trying to figure out,
he might be speaking his truth.
oh,
No,
so he's saying he's
I think I
damaged?
mean it all depends on the person. Like sometimes you
Look,
get focused on different things.
you
Yeah,
done
and some
bailed her
people
out and
choose
she
to
done
be
told you was
single by
damaged.
choice.
She she can't do no wrong in my eyes.
Oh, so she
Thank
called
you,
them.
James. Thank you. Thank you
Tracy, you
very
got to
much.
She
get
can't
them.
do no wrong in my eyes.
Him.
Listen,
Here's my question for the ones out there who want to commit, right? Because there are some women who want to commit, who's looking for that commitment, who's ready to try their luck at love. If because just like Tracy say, it's such a limited pool. We're literally searching for men in the inner harbor. The water is murky and we can't find anything in sight.
yeah.
Where do you go? Where are these good men hiding? James, you just said you were single for 9 years.
I'm gonna
We
tell
don't
you.
even know
I'm gonna tell you
where
where
they
they
be
hiding
at.
at. I'm gonna tell
Are
you
we
where
gonna
y'all
go to the
hiding at. Y'all
graduations and the proms?
y'all done friend zoned them. Yeah, I mean they work. Look, they work at Walmart. They work in the grocery store. Y'all the friend zoned them. And then y'all like, I ain't no good men out here. Well, of course not. If you didn't put them in the DM as a friend zone, you put them in your phone as Uber Eats. Only when he go out to eat. That's where the good men are. Y'all done put them as Uber Eats, or y'all done put them as a good time. And I mean, so there go the good men right there. The ones y'all the friend zone.
Hold on, Tasha, because this one might be directed to you. Ain't no good man. You got to deal with their flaws, but he don't match your damn list.
What?
Mm.
I don't have a list. And I don't know why
That
y'all coming for me with this list.
that 850 credit score. That
No, no,
Yeah,
listen.
yeah.
And he can't
Who
have
is
six
who
hundred
has
dollars in
that? All
food
right, so
stamps.
so I'm gonna tell you
6'2".
like this. Am I
Stop.
disqualified
Wait a
because
minute.
my credit
Wait.
score is a 700? I'm disqualified.
Listen, no. Let me tell you something right now. Not even for you, James. I'm coming for Jenny. Okay. What, at what point at my wonderful tall height did I ever say I care about a 6 foot man?
I didn't say.
And
I
looking,
didn't say.
I have been looking for somebody my height for a long time. I can't help that my height people don't like me.
All right, so
Okay.
how
So
tall are you? How tall are you?
I identify as tall. So we're gonna leave it there.
Are you over 6'2"?
No.
All right, then you
No.
ain't tall.
No
I
way
think people over
me.
5'2". I think people over 5'2" by identify as tall. Now, if all these
So
people can
all my
identify as
so
things,
like
I
I'm
can
gonna just tell you
identify.
like this. Both my baby mothers are 5'10". That's tall for a woman.
Not
That's a
10.
lot.
That is tall.
That's a lot. That's
Really?
why they done ran all over you and ran you out of there.
I'm 5'10". So how
Hold
is
up.
that tall? That's
Hold on.
not that
Hold
tall.
on. Hold on. For a woman, that is considered tall.
It definitely is.
Really?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Women
very,
5'10".
that is
That's
Really?
called very
considered
tall.
tall.
Right.
That five tall. That 5'10". I said 5 tall. 5'10" is considered tall for a woman.
Right,
Well, I
So
5'10"
guess
is
so,
you
because
considered
my roller
tall.
coaster
so
ain't at
she
the
gonna need a 6
kid
footer.
amusement parks.
She gonna need a
Right.
6 footer.
Yeah. So somebody in the comments said she ain't no damn 5'10".
Who's not 5'10"?
That's what they said in the
You might.
comments.
I don't know. Tracy might be about 5'10". I'm not 5'10". I'm half of that. Half of that.
All I said was I identify as tall.
They said
Okay?
Tasha is a
All right,
5'10".
you trans. Are you? Do you identify as something else?
No, I just identify. If somebody can identify as another gender, I can identify as another height. You're not gonna tell me what I write down on my
Oh
piece of
yeah, you
paper.
4'3".
Okay.
You 4'5".
Okay. 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 All right. So I identify as a billionaire then. How about that?
Amen.
Yes.
Come
Let me
on.
identify as a billionaire.
All right, well we can
I'm
speak.
with it.
You can speak that into existence, but we ain't going to identify as anything else. Then that's it. That's where we draw the line in the sand, right there.
So okay, I think from the original question, which was why are people afraid to commit? We are in agreement that it's not necessarily that they are afraid to commit, it's just the parameters along
Yeah, I
committing.
just think people don't want to put the work in right now. And I mean, a lot of people been hurt, and a lot of people been like, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again. So they just leave it at that. They leave it at that. They leave it at that. Cause I mean, I've been single for 9 years, but I had somebody that I thought I was going, end up with, but it just didn't work out
After two
because,
years.
huh?
After 2 years.
After 2 years, we was together. We was together for about 18 months, and I figure like, yo, we could do this, and then life happened, and then I'm just like, maybe not, maybe not, maybe we can't do this. Her family was like different. That our family was just different. Like different. I ain't yeah, they was just
What they
crazy.
say? What does somebody read me this comment? Because I don't got my glasses on. What that say?
What it say?
Can y'all see it?
What it say?
It says people commit when it's easy.
Easy,
If it's hard
hard,
or you have doubts.
it might not happen.
Yep.
When is love ever easy?
It's a job. Love is not supposed to be easy.
It's
Right?
not supposed to hurt
So,
either.
so if you're looking
Oh no,
for, if
love gonna
you're
hurt.
looking for
Love gonna
Disagree.
hurt.
easy,
Love gonna
so-
hurt.
Love
exactly.
is
So if you're
love
looking
might.
for easy, it'll never happen.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not true. That's not
If,
true.
if
Love is.
love was easy, everybody be doing it.
Well, no, I would like to disagree real quick. Love is easy. Love is easy. You can love easy. Committing to love, um, saying that you're going to stay with that love is the difficult part. You can love people when you just fall in love. Falling in love is the easiest thing. Falling in love is the happiest thing. It's staying committed to that love, giving your all to that love. That's the issue.
No, you're
Never.
absolutely right.
Yeah, I've
You're
never been
absolutely
in
Yeah.
right.
love or
Love,
loved
Yeah.
someone
love
and
is
was like, oh my gosh, it's a struggle. Like I look at my kids every day. Loving them is easy. Loving your mother is easy. Loving your
No, it
father
ain't.
is easy.
No, it's not.
That's
I'm just
exactly,
saying,
but
like,
this is exactly what I just said last week too. About love is the most simplest emotion there is.
yeah,
So love, that is. I'm not saying that it's the most simple. It's so simple. It's so easy. But I'm saying that when you compare that to commitment, when you compare that to being faithful and being loyal and putting the work in, because you have to be open to and willing to compromise when you start talking about being in love and being in a relationship with a person and being committed. Like, you got to be open to working with their flaws. They got to be open to working with your flaws and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
Yeah,
that gets hard. That's the
yeah,
part
that's what I'm
that
about to
gets
say.
hard.
The
So you, yeah,
relationships are
absolutely.
hard.
That's why I said I agree with
Right.
what
No,
you
I
Yeah,
don't
said.
not
think I don't think the relationships are hard. I don't think love is hard. I don't think obtaining love is hard. I just think people make it complicated. It's
because
the
people are
people that
hard.
make it
Yes.
hard. The
Yep.
emotion should come easily, but people make it hard to love them sometimes.
Yeah, I
No, it's
agree.
just Tasha.
I
Tasha
agree.
make it hard.
He said talk.
It's all should make it hard.
No, because no, when you think about it, we're all imperfect. We're all flawed.
Wait a minute.
So
Wait a minute.
nobody is, you know what I'm saying? Nobody
No, no,
is
no,
perfect.
no, no.
Nobody is.
He came for me. Everybody loves Tasha. Okay. To be around Tasha is to love Tasha. Let's just say that.
Well,
One night with Tasha,
I don't think I'm
one
gonna ever be
night with
around Tasha because my credit score is not an 850.
nobody said that. So stop it. First of all, to be around Tasha is to love Tasha. Listen, I met Tracy about 2 times. Tracy loves me. Everybody loves Tasha. Let's just say that. What I will say, love is easy. Just like she said, love is easy. People are hard. Like love, everybody looks at love as it's what something bigger than the actual definition. Love is just a feeling. Just like you feel happy, being happy is easy. Being mad is takes for emotion. Love is just that, an emotion. And when you look at a love is just that of an emotion, it's very easy. It's
But
And
just
it's
an
see,
also
emotion.
a choice.
but somebody
You
once
feel like it?
told
I don't
me,
feel like love is a choice because I'll be out here loving people and I don't even feel like I wanted to. I'll be like, don't
no,
love them, don't love them, don't love them.
somebody told me once, like, you don't love a person if you don't accept, like, them for who they are, their flaws and all of that. And it's like, you can love a person, you can care about that person, but not necessarily want to be with them.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this: Tasha and Tracy, y'all don't love because my homeboy had his flaws and all, and y'all like he ain't no man, he ain't no leader,
Yes.
he ain't
And you
this,
see,
he ain't that. But y'all want us to accept y'all for flaws and all.
Your homeboy want to put us under a bridge. I just don't. Why do you want to put me under a bridge, James? I don't like
You
bridges.
know what? You're right. You know what? I gotta rethink that one, Tasha, because it
I,
is some men out here that would deliberately put you under a bridge just
Yeah, it's like
because.
I'm not. You keep
okay,
on making all these wrong decisions,
yeah,
keep
no.
leading us
He
the
made
wrong
one
way.
wrong decision.
No, I'm not talking about your homeboy. I'm talking about men in general. Like
The
We
homeboy
hold
be
up.
led
We
us to
not
the
going all.
poorhouse.
We men. We not going to make a good decision all the time. That's
I
why
do
we
not
need.
have a
No,
list.
hold on. We. That's why. That's why we need a very grounded woman. And in a relationship, you need to be like, you know what, babe. This decision I came to. Do you think we need to go in a different direction?
Men
So if
want it
we're in a
until they get it.
relationship, I'm not, even though I'm the man and the head of the household, I am not gonna make a life decision for both of us all on my own and don't consult with you because your path, even though I'm gonna make the decision and I gotta live with the decision ultimately, I still need my woman's input on, hey, do you think we should do this way or that way? And if she says no, babe, let's do it that way. And you, as the man, you have to say, you know what? I'm gonna go with her decision, but I'm gonna take accountability if it's wrong. And that's what being a man is.
That's
You
what
Mm.
chose
being
to
the
take
lead.
that. You
That
And that's
you
that.
chose to take that lead and make that decision. You gotta be accountable as the man, even though she would have been like, you know what? Hey, we doing it like we can do it like this. Yeah, ultimately you gotta, as the man, you gotta make that decision and stand on that decision and take and if it comes out bad, you gotta be like, babe, it didn't turn out right, so now I gotta do it this way, but I thank you for the input. Never make your woman feel like she made the wrong decision because you ultimately as the man made that decision.
Oh,
so if
here's the thing.
we end up under the bridge, it's your fault.
Right.
It's my fault. It's my
Here's
fault.
amen. Amen. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. James, Jen, and Jen. Okay, J and J. All I'm looking for is to be led properly. Okay. When I find the right leader, I shall be led.
But he
I
ain't going. He ain't got an
listen. No,
850
let me.
credit score though.
No, I'm about to land. Let me land with that. Let me land with the credit score. I want a leader in such that if he sees that we both have a 650, he's over here trying to figure out how he can lead us to an 850.
There
I
you
need
go.
you to come into the relationship with an 850, but I need you to have an 850 mindset. I
Right.
don't need you to come into the relationship with as a millionaire. I want you to have the $1 million mindset. I want you to identify as a millionaire. I want you to identify as great. And when you identify as great, sometimes I believe in the you sometimes if you keep saying things, it
It'll
happens.
come in
If I
existence. Yeah.
exactly if I keep saying I'm sad, guess what? I'm gonna be sad. But if I keep saying I'm rich, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna live rich, I'm gonna just have riches all around me. So what I'm saying is not so much as a list. I want a leader. I want a guy who's trying to get us in that direction. And we may not ever get to a 650, but at least he's trying to get us there. He's not over here saying, let's blow the whole budget on a racetrack. Let's go here and there. Let's see how we can invest. Let's see how we can do these things so that we can get somewhere near a 850 credit score. I don't want a guy who is okay. Don't. He will definitely lead me under the bridge. We might just be in the harbor. I don't want to go there.
But hey, hold up. But
The
at the
Chesapeake.
same token, if you want a man like that, you gotta be willing to live with some of the decisions that he's gonna make because he's gonna make some business decisions that are not gonna be all the way on point. And I've been one of them people to been like, yo, dang, I should have did it this way, but it ultimately like, yo, all right, now I gotta refocus and do it another way, and it come out good. But at the same time, you gotta realize, like, yo, men and women are going to make mistakes, and they're not always going to be. Some are going to be drastic. Some are going
Exactly.
to be drastic.
So let me put this in a better way, right? I would never say, okay, this is going before stretch, but I'm just going to use this for examples. I would never say I would not date a guy who works at McDonald's. What I would say is I wouldn't make a I would not date a guy who has been working at McDonald's for 15 years and he's still the cashier. At what point do you go in for the lead manager role? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, and I get that's the mind. That's the mindset you supposed to have. That's the mind, and he shouldn't want to be a cashier for 15 years anyway, unless he making $1 million a
At this
year
grown age of
as a
40-something years
cashier, or
old,
he
I'm
making
not dating
at least
anybody that
80
works at
grand as a
McDonald's.
cashier. If you ain't making 50 to 80 grand as a cashier, you shouldn't be no cashier.
See,
No,
now,
that
see, if James says it, James is okay for James as a guy to say that a man should be making a certain amount. But if I, as a woman, say that a guy should be making a certain amount, I have a list. That's
Because no, I
crazy.
mean because in these days and ages, yo, if you ain't making at least 50 grand, you are in poverty.
exactly. So I can't date anyone that works at McDonald's. I wouldn't dare.
Is that
I wouldn't
is
dare.
that what you were saying? Because
Hold up, don't do that because some people, like I know my little nephew, he work at McDonald's, he make $23 an hour. He
See, that's your
almost at 50
nephew.
grand
Listen,
You,
how
you
old is
at
said
your
he
18.
nephew?
almost.
Yeah,
No,
when
How
we
old is
he
he?
18 years old.
Oh, okay. That's the place for him to be working. But at my grown age, no, I'm not looking at no. What he gonna bring me home? Something? I don't even like McDonald's.
Burger King or Burger King.
I'll eat some McDonald's fries. I don't care. I
No,
don't
now if he
care.
said Chick-fil-A,
Oh my
No.
God.
He
That means he
Y'all
got
bougie.
you
he
Y'all
said
got
is
that means he got
bougie.
good
chicken.
customer
Hold up.
service. That
Hold
means he's
on.
a nice one at Chick-fil-A. He
Hold
not
that means
on.
he has ambition. He has ambition, Tasha.
That
He
mean he
has
got
right.
ambition
man.
trying to
Hold
get
up,
a gram.
No,
All it
not
means
even
is he
ambition. He got standards. He
the
got
all
There
he
you
standards.
go.
all it means is he got manners. That's all. They don't mean nothing about those standards or nothing. He just got manners.
Hold up.
You
No, with
know,
him, I
you know
won't be
how
up
hard
under
it
a
is to
bridge
find a man
now.
with
I'll be in an
manners.
abandoned house.
You know
No,
how hard it is
because
to find a man with manners.
listen, I worked at Chick-fil-A. They just train you. I was straight hood and I worked at Chick-fil-A. So
Mhm.
they just train you. So all you got to do is train them. There you go. Right there.
What did Tracy say? We are not raising men. We don't want to be a mother. I'm not training.
Right.
That's that. I don't know. I guess I don't know what you called me earlier. Don't include me in that because I'm still. Don't include me in that. That's the problem. That's
So
my
needless to
problem.
say, you're not afraid of committing.
Ooh, ooh,
I'm
ooh.
And
gonna
me and
say, I'm
Tasha
gonna
are
say,
very afraid.
I'm gonna say as my
Very.
assessment. Tasha is afraid of commitment. That's all it is.
Tasha don't see the need. Tasha is okay with an unlabeled situation. Like I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
don't. Yeah,
Oh, you
Yeah,
I'm.
you
you
sound,
cool with a
see, y'all sound
situationship?
like
I'm cool
niggas.
with situationships. You could be in a situationship. Situationships are out here lasting longer than relationships.
Now
Now
that
that's
is
true.
true. That's
Now
true.
that's true. Now
That's
that's true.
true.
So is that because of the label and because of the expectation? Because you
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
wow.
Because when you begin to put a label on things, I think that begins to turn a person off or run them away.
Yep.
Because it's like, oh, so what do we consider? Consider. Like,
Yeah.
like
I
I
don't
wouldn't.
know.
Then you got.
I don't agree with this. I
Then
don't
is
agree
then
with
is when
this.
I'm gonna meet the kids. When I'm gonna meet the mother.
I
I
don't
gotta
agree
come to
with that.
Thanksgiving.
I mean, because and maybe before, maybe in our 20s and shit like that, but now, no. I guess it
Listen,
depends. It's gonna depend on what your ultimate goal is. If
Right.
you are looking for commitment and marriage and a family and a partner, you are not gonna be okay with just let's just see what happens. Let's just see
Right.
where it
Well,
goes.
well, if you did that, and I already did in my 20s, I was looking for that. I found all those things. I was looking for kids. I'm not about to have no more kids.
You
Wait,
don't want no more kids?
Cut it.
for me, it's not even about having kids. I feel like,
Well, that just X'd you out of my life right there.
Amen. Amen. I can't even adopt at this age. I'm trying to vacation. I'm not trying to be a brand new mother.
Oh, you
No.
ain't trying to be barefoot and pregnant no more?
I'm trying to be stepmother. I'm trying to be stepmother since some teenagers.
oh
I
God.
don't
See,
blame you.
I don't even
I
see
don't
that.
blame you.
That's too. See, you're doing too much right there. You got to
Listen,
explain a whole lot and things like that. At my grown age, I don't want to explain. In my head, if we go together, we go together. That's all. In your
not
head,
in your
if you
head.
don't know it, that's your problem. But in my head, if we together, we
no, no,
together.
no, no,
I'm
no.
not going to tell you.
We
I'm not going to
no,
explain.
no, no, no. Because we talked about this before with like setting the tone of a relationship. And I get it. I
Right.
get what you're saying. What's
So,
understood don't have to be explained. But at the end of the day, you I'm a little slow. You gonna
but
have to
Jen,
be direct with me. You gonna have to
That's
if
tell
you
me
getting all
what
tell
we
tell
doing.
relationship
tell the
benefit,
truth. She
I mean,
is
I'm
possessive.
fixing lunch. I'm calling. Hey, we out to dinner. You over my
Mm-mm.
house. I'm over your house. You know what I mean?
No.
We switching cars. All of that. I gotta tell you, we together.
Oh
Right.
my
No,
God. Yeah,
she
I
is
can't. Yeah,
she
she doing too much.
Jenny is possessive. She wants to have ownership. She wants to say this mine. She's putting a label on it. She's stamping it. She want everybody who outside to know he belongs to me. Y'all wearing matching t-shirts, okay?
Girl,
What?
just get him a stamp and stamp your name on his forehead. Girls
No,
gonna sit
see,
Exactly.
there gonna look right past that.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. The fact that I want that. First of all, I'm an only child. I don't like to share.
You,
I will
And
admit that.
and
you
and you
have
And
a
short.
sibling.
And you short. Short women are possessive. Yes, they are. Short women are
first
possessive.
of all, how
And
do
they
you know
and they
how
can
tall
fight.
I am
And they can
sitting
fight.
down?
And you don't want to fight short women because they can fight. So I mean, short women. I learned my lesson with them. I learned my lesson with them. They can fight. They possessive. They put hands on people. So I don't. You know what I mean? Jenny, leave her alone. Leave her
If
alone.
it's a situationship, that's all it's gonna be, then that's different. That's different. Let's just keep it that way. If it's a situationship, let's just keep it that way. But if you're looking for more, if you're looking to be committed, then I guess what we need to do is find like-minded people who want the same thing. Because if I'm on one page and Tracy on Wayne and Tasha, y'all on some, we ain't even gotta do all that.
No, but commitment should come with rings.
See,
A
here's the
commitment
thing.
should come with a ring.
No, no,
Because
no,
if
no,
I'm going
no.
to
A
commit to
ring.
you at this age, yes, I'm committing to marriage at this point. I'm not committing to just no. If you want me
Okay.
to commit with
Okay.
all the relationship possibilities put, then you got to put something behind it.
No, go ahead.
But if you
See,
don't want that, don't ask me.
y'all be adding
Just
too
just
many
go along with
layers
the flow.
onto the
Right.
shit. Like it be one layer and then y'all add more and then another layer and another
So,
tier.
so, so what are you saying? What is your goal? Because you said the whole point of a relationship is because you have goals of where y'all want to be. If the goal is not marriage, what's the goal?
Me or Tracy?
You.
No, you.
We know
I
our goal.
I
Thank you.
said I was the one who said that I wanted the direction and the what are we doing here. Y'all
So you
two
want
said that y'all
marriage?
were okay. I guess.
Oh, we want marriage now. Okay, I just want to make it. Say it out loud. Say it with your
Right.
chest.
Right. You gotta
Say it with your
say that.
chest.
Ain't nothing
Don't
You
cover
wrong with
your
that.
face
gotta
now.
Ain't nothing
say
wrong with
that.
that, friend. Ain't nothing wrong with that,
I
friend.
am one of those people who would feel like I am afraid of that. Okay? Like for as much of a lover girl as I am or as much as I would want to be in a relationship or whatever, I am afraid of that. Like you said in the beginning, if you when you do those things and you think you have your forever person or whatever and it doesn't work, that does make you a little apprehensive to do it again. It does. So I am afraid of that.
But you
Now,
would be willing for the right one.
absolutely. Absolutely. And I know that's not what I said earlier. I know that.
No, but I already told you that.
I
No,
know.
I
I
know
just
you.
didn't want to agree with it at the time because you be always trying to like call me out thinking you know somebody.
That's
So
okay. James got your back.
I didn't want to agree. Whatever. And
That's
whoever
my
this is in the
dog.
comments
That's
talking
my
about
dog.
and look, and then the person in the comments talking about whatever. It is no point in being a lover girl in 2026 with this fucking walking dead water that we got to pick out of.
Don't try to get tough now. You was just in love. Don't try to
I
Right,
switch it
mean,
up.
exactly. You was just in love a whole 2 seconds ago.
did
All
I
she
say
need to hear,
did I
all
say
she
that
need
I
to
was
hear, Tracy. She
Uh-huh.
hear the right words and she said, "I do." We'll be going
Uh-huh.
to a wedding next year.
Exactly. Up under the bridge.
Don't worry.
Living
I'm gonna
under the
sing. Hey,
bridge.
hey, Jenny. If you get
Somebody in the
married, I'm
comments said
singing
you
at your
still in
wedding.
love,
I'm
Jenny.
singing at your wedding. I'm claiming that. I identify as singing at Jenny's wedding.
I love it. This was amazing today, guys. We have actually talked a whole hour past what we were supposed to. So thank you all for joining me today, live, YouTube, in the chat, all of that. Whatever. I'm not even going to the comments this time.
Oh, she just smiling. It was good.
Focus, okay? Okay. So to answer the question, people are not afraid of commitment. They are afraid of what?
The person they're committing to.
The person they're committing to. I like
They're
that.
afraid of heartbreak.
They're
They're
afraid
afraid
of
of work.
heartbreak.
They're afraid of work.
They're afraid of work. I love it. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. I'm Jenny, and these are my rants. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you again, James.
Girl.
Anytime.